Pump Seekers, it's leg day, and I started out with 2 sets of 20, I think it was, free squats. Now I only go halfway down, I don't go below parallel or even necessarily parallel, I just do 90 degrees because I'm not in the business of fucking up my knees and ass to grass and all this bullshit. You don't need to do it, right? So I'm going plenty deep enough there, I can tell you right now. Actually, to be honest, I didn't even realise it. Looking at this video, I'm going probably just below parallel, so there you go. It was hot as fuck in there today. But also, you got to remember when I'm squatting too, I don't know what I weigh at the moment, it could be 170 kilos or something. So when I squat, I've already got a fuck ton of weight on those legs. So these, anyway, I did the 2 sets of 20 to warm up with the free squat, and it was really funny because today when I was squatting I just couldn't seem to get it. Like, a lot of people will teach you push through the heels, and I don't mind those people, and other people will teach you to push through the whole foot, like evenly. And right at the end, on the very last set I did with this 60 kilo bar, I felt it through my whole foot and felt really, really comfortable. The rest of the time it was going through my heels and whatever, but I just didn't feel that balanced and all that stuff. But it was the very last set where I just seemed to really nail it. Now, once I had the 60 kilos on my back, this is the first time I squatted with weight for a really long time after I had surgery and all kinds of shit. So I was only doing sets of 5 or 6 once I had the weight on there. And I think I did 4 sets with the weight all up. It's hard to tell because we don't film every set necessarily, and we don't film every fucking rep either and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I did enjoy squatting today, and I definitely enjoyed it once I had a little bit of weight on my back as well. I did like that. With bar positioning, some people have it really high on their traps and others sort of have it down their back a little bit. They call it low and high. I guess it looks to me like I do it a bit halfway between the two in a way. And then I finished off with, I was going to do 20 free squats, but I think I got 10 and gassed out. And my legs were just like shaking and wobbling and all that. So anyway, what's that? Tom Platz, my favourite fucking bodybuilder, he says that the squat rack is a temple. So yeah, worship in the temple. Now, I'm doing one-legged leg extensions because I kept finding that I favour a leg, and I don't think I do it evenly if I do both legs at once. And the other thing is as well is sometimes I reckon that those they're not attached straight anyway, so it sits on one leg more than the other one because it's not straight, when they've manufactured it. And so you end up like, I think I found I was, with this particular machine anyway, my right leg was doing more of a workout than the left, and the leg, because the roller was, once it's on the left leg, it doesn't sit on once the roller is on the right leg, I was finding that my left leg wasn't, like on it as much. I don't know what I'm saying. I do a one-legged, all right? Fucking hell. And I like that. I like doing it one-legged. And that's why after I do this, I do the standing leg curls too, because I like doing leg curls one-legged as well. And I can't do lying leg curls anymore because of my gut. I can't even fucking breathe lying on there. So I'm glad they've invented these standing leg curl machines, and they're more prevalent in gyms. I don't think they're necessarily a new invention, but once Hamstrings invented this one, they've got, they became because they were never in gyms around the place, not since the 70s, the one-legged standing leg curls. I've always known the prone leg curl growing up from going to the gym in the 80s, 90s and the 2000s and shit. So, Neil, I use the standing leg curl. Now, of course, for everybody, the best exercise for legs, I'm talking glutes, quads, calves, hamstrings, everything is squat. okay, like I did with the bar in the squat rack. That's the best exercise for all of these muscles in your legs. I could just squat and then that would be all I need to do, okay? But if you're going to target your hamstrings, the best exercise is the straight leg dumbbell deadlift, not curls and all that stuff. I just don't like doing straight leg dumbbell deadlifts, so I just do the leg curl. But it's good when you do the straight leg deadlift dumbbells because it does your lower back as well as your glutes and your hammies. But, I mean, you obviously want to have a mind-muscle connection with your hamstrings while you're doing them, and that's what you're trying to hit the most. But the fact is it does your lower back too. But I always get a niggle in my lower back doing them, and I just don't like them. I'm not comfortable doing them. And that's so, it's good that there's these options. So, like we're on the leg extension machine here, and all I've talked about is hammies. But you do what's best for you, kind of thing, is I think overall. And so while I might not be getting as much of a lower back workout doing this, but in saying that, I got a lower back workout squatting as well. Squats is an all over body exercise, and it's fucking the best exercise in the gym pretty well. Yeah, so here we are doing the hamstrings. The hamstrings are the bicep of the leg. So just like with your arms, 3/4 of your arm is tricep. So everyone goes, I want big arms, I'm going to fucking go do some bicep curls. Like, what the shit, dude? Do fucking, make sure you do your triceps. But here, in this case, your thigh is your biggest muscle in your leg. What do they call that? I always forget the word for thigh, the proper word for it. But your hamstring is your bicep of your leg. Yeah, so here I am training my hammies. Hammer dammer ding dongs. Yeah, and I actually enjoy this machine. And I think overall with the leg extensions and the leg curls, I think I did 4 sets of 10 with the leg extension. And I think I did 4 sets of 10 actually in the end. I nearly ducked out at 3 sets of 10 on the leg curl because I was just so rooted in the heat and everything. But I think I did end up following through and doing the 4 sets of everything. And then I think after this, I do sit-up machine and calf raises. That's right, it was with calf raises I ended up only doing 3 sets of 10. With calf raises, I like to do sets of 15 instead of 10. And I like to do 4 sets of them, but I just did 3. I was just too tired. I love doing the sit-up machine. It's my favourite almost. So here we are doing the calf raises. There we go. Look at that. Now, if I was a smaller dude, you'd do your calves one at a time with dumbbells in your hand to get a bit more weight, but I can't do one-legged calf raises. I'm too fucking heavy. So I just do them both at the same time. And besides, I'm not trying to be Mr. Olympia anyway. Like, I'm doing it just so you can see I've got fucking killer calves. They're fucking awesome. My gut is shit. My calves are good. I think I've got a few good points, that's for sure. But yeah, calves is one of them. I reckon I've got great calves, and I'm only a couple of weeks back into the gym too. Give me another month, my calves will be fucking unbelievable. So here we go, sitting up. Sit up, you son of a bitch. Yeah, fuck. All right, now it's a stretch down. And today I did the hamstrings, and I really love stretching my hamstrings today after training them. A lot of blood in there, and yeah, I love stretching those bad boys. And then I think after this I do like my thigh and hips. You can see how perfect this machine is for that because you've got that footrest for the spotter, for the bench press. So, yeah, I can get a nice deep stretch into my thigh and my hips. So, yeah, stretching up. And at this point, I was loving stretching, and I was getting into it and holding them for 30 seconds and all that. But at the same time, I was so hot, so tired, and so thirsty, I was sort of hoping to get the fuck out of there as well. I can tell you right now. Oh, yeah, that was the perfect height. I was getting a really good stretch in the lats there. That bar there was sitting there. It was just the perfect height in the rack. And when I leant down like that, I love doing my shoulders like this. It really stretches them and loosens my shoulders and across the top of my back and that. It's really good. And tell you what, today would have been a great day for an ice bath. I didn't go and have one, but I would have loved to because it was so fucking hot and humid outside. It was like about 34. This is only 10 in the morning or 9 in the morning I got there. So right now when I'm stretching, it is 10 now. And it was fucking so hot. And then we went across for Banh Mi's. Banh Mi's at the SG Bakery. It was a really good one today as well. Oh, yeah, the pickled carrot, the rhubarb. Oh, yeah, it's just the best. I did my grocery shoppings and I can't help but try little new chocolates and things. And this Violet Crumble Bunny caramel, I had high hopes for it, but it really, really sucked. It was so gross.